Performance-related compensation. Performance Management System, PMS. From compensation management point of view, PMS helps in achieving the following critical goals. It helps in recognizing the efforts and contribution of employees objectively and thereby facilitates effective job pricing both through cost optimization and rewarding of talented performers. It facilitates suitable compensation design, rewarding employees based on the performance metrics. It facilitates employees to develop their core competencies and achieve their goals. It attracts good performers from competition. Performance-related pay. Performance-related pay schemes are designed and administered from a company's point of view. It often fails because it is not aligned closely to business strategy. Further, performance-driven compensation can support constant change and performance improvement, but cannot deliver these by itself, contrary to popular belief. Selection of performance objective. The performance objective must be focused on a result, not an activity, consistent, specific, measurable, related to time, attainable. Developing performance standards. Developing performance. For effective compensation design, developing performance standards is another important task. The approach, bottom-up, top-down. The approach an organization should adopt should be a top-down or a bottom-up collaborative approach. Benchmarking. As simply benchmarking performance standard with competing organizations may not always be the right approach. Expectations. Exceeding expectations in setting performance standards and thereby requiring employees to overstretch is a common organizational syndrome, particularly for new startups which aim to grow disproportionately. Guidelines. Performance standards should be related to the employee's assigned work and job requirements. Reporting systems should be adequate to measure and therefore should have more quantitative data. Quantifiable measures may not apply to all functions. Describe in clear and specific terms the characteristic of performance quality that are verifiable and that would meet or exceed expectations. Checklist. Are the standards realistic? Are the standards specific? Are the standards based on measurable data? Are the standards consistent with organizational goals? Are the standards challenging? Are the standards clean and understandable? Are the standards dynamic? Effective performance modeling. An effective performance modeling enables the management to be specific that the end results are not arbitrary, but a summation of all different activities and processes given an attainable standard of performance. For a performance model to work, employee performance appraisal criteria must be aligned with the performance metrics. If an employee performs well, such performance is directly linked to process performance and to department or division performance as well as the ultimate goals of the company. Features of Performance Management System (PMS). Objective stating. Review of objectives. Personal improvement plans. Alignment with training and development. Formal appraisal with feedback. Pay review. Competence-based organizational capability. Various dimensions of performance. Output or result dimension, input dimensions, time dimensions, focus dimensions, quality dimensions, cost dimensions, results and output. Compensation broadbanding using PMS result. Compensation broadbanding is a type of a salary program that replaces multiple grades and ranges with a limited number of wide ranges. Employees move through salary ranges without traditional promotions or job delineation based on individual skill attainment and expansion of duties rather than on any prescribed time pattern. Broadbanding reduces trade levels and job titles, combining multiple job levels into a single range. Compensation design through skill-based program. It rewards employees for attainment of additional skills and knowledge. A skill-based pay system enables employees to enjoy addition payment of compensation for new learning, which correspondingly enhances their level of performance. To introduce skill-based compensation program, Organizations at the outset break the jobs or group of jobs into different components. Organizations then encourage such employees to acquire additional skills. Problems. Major obstacles to introduce the skill-based pay can be listed as follows: defining of skill set, pricing skill sets, validation of skills, skill recertification test, skill obsolescence, high cost of training, increased payroll costs, regulatory bottlenecks. Competency-based pay. Competency is more holistic as it aggregates knowledge, skill, and abilities of employees integrated with the behavioral requirements. Instead of compensating for the position and the job title, competency-based pay emphasizes on the job accomplishments much wider than job efficiency. Obstacles. It is important to remember that performance-linked pay or compensation is not the absolute criterion for compensation design and is one among the various criteria. Relating compensation directly to performance is not so easy. In fact, in some type of organizations, it may not be even desirable. Both the management and the employees need to agree to relate compensation to performance.